Hey, I hope you're having a beautiful day, and you are handsome, you are beautiful, and I'm glad to see you're here. My name is Bearded Man Steve, and this video is going to be talking about negative aspects of being a loner. Now, yes, being a loner has a lot of positives, but there's also some negatives, especially if you're not a true loner, especially if you're being a loner because of mental health, because you're things has happened, emotional, PTSD, CPTSD, rejection sensitivity dysphoria, ADHD, and the list goes on. And autism can make you a loner and make things even worse. Even if you're a loner, you can have these problems, but it's just so intensified if you're not a true born loner. Like I have PTSD, but I grew up with it, so I became more of a loner that's more positive. Yes, there's negative aspects, and I will say which ones I have problems with the most. Okay, mental health. Even if you're a true blown loner, but it's intensified if you're not a true blown loner. Okay, loneliness can affect even me, even though grew up being a loner, and I'm in many cases I am a true loner. So loneliness does affect me at times. When I let it affect me, when things trigger me, and that's usually when I become lonely. So I will say that. Depression, anxiety, social anxiety, and then also couples. Seeing couples interact with each other, seeing relationship reminders can be extremely negative to you. Now, other mental health conditions can cause these same things, like with me, CPTSD. Rejection sensitivity dysphoria intensifies this. So I'm thinking that's my problem. I don't think it's because a loner causes these issues. I'm thinking it's those things, the CPTSD, PTSD, and rejection sensitivity dysphoria. It's causing me to have problems with relationships, seeing relationships, seeing coupling and whatnot. So that is something you have to really look at. Now, 2, physical health. And like I said, yes, this can affect you if you're a true loner, but extremely if you're not a true loner. All right, there are aspects of physical health. There is a higher risk of heart disease. It's more minor in true blown loners. It's extremely high in not true blown loners. Now, dementia is a high risk, and even with you being a true blown loner, there is a little bit of a higher risk of dementia, but it's extremely high if you're not a true blown loner. Increased of inflammation around your whole entire body, guts, your gut system, your organs, under your skin, your muscles. I have that problem as well, but mine, I know for a fact, was caused by other issues. Having CPTSD and always in fight and flight mode for me, made it an issue with me. When you're in fight or flight, your digestive system cuts off, and I didn't realize you're not supposed to be eating at those times. So that was my issue, but if you're a loner, you can have these same exact issues. Behavior. Again, this is a lot higher if you're not a true blown loner. You can have behavior problems, harder to regulate. I suffer from dysregulation from ADHD, CPTSD, rejection sensitivity, dysphoria. So that becomes an issue with me, but it's not because I'm a loner, it's because of my other issues. But if you're not a true blown loner, you will have these regulation problems, even dysregulation, if loneliness gets hard enough. Now, exercise. It becomes harder to exercise with that same exact issue. So, something to really think about. Now, what also can make you a loner is not getting sleep. Not getting sleep can make you a loner, okay? So therefore, it has the same exact characters as being a loner. And then you'll affect your mental health. It'll affect all the negative parts of it, because lack of sleep copies negative loner, not a true blown loner, okay? Now, a lifelong loner, like myself, yes, mine did develop because of conditions, but I adapted, I learned, I took care of it, and I figured out, yes, being a loner is my thing. But it did start with mental disorder and just became more positive thing. But are more likely not to, this is lifelong loners like myself, understand social cues. We will miss things that everybody else seems to know, but we won't know it, because being a lifelong loner, we never learned social cues. We never learned sarcasm. We never learned these things. So social norms becomes a major problem for us. So that's my take on negative parts of being a loner, and that goes for it. I did the positive first. Now I'm doing the negative to show you that they're both sides of it. Have a good day. Stay beautiful.